weeknight dinners feeling chaotic? If so, you're not alone. 58% of parents say that life just keeps getting busier, cutting into mealtime. And with grocery prices soaring, 79% of Americans are trying to save money on food. But don't worry, I got you covered. In today's video, I'm sharing 3 simple tips to help you feed your family healthy meals fast without breaking the bank. Stick around for time-saving tips, budget grocery ideas, and easy recipes that will make your life easier. Hey, what's up? I'm Andrea, and in today's video, I'm talking about 3 simple tips to help busy moms save time and money. If you're new here on my channel, I talk about real-life tips and recipe ideas to help busy moms. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, and make sure you tap the bell icon so you get notified when my next video goes live. Okay, let's dive in. Tip number 1 is to keep healthy staples on hand. One of the easiest ways to save time cooking is to make sure you always have nutritious staples in your pantry and freezer. So staple ingredients is kind of like the basics in your closet. So to borrow a saying from fashion, if you have basics, you have outfits. If you have staples, you have meals. Did you know 58% of Americans say that having ingredients on hand is the single biggest factor in determining whether or not dinner actually happens? So I think it makes sense to keep ingredients on hand. And a great way to keep some nutritious staples on hand at an affordable price is to stock up at places like Costco. In this next clip, I share some of my favorite Costco staples that make family meals easy, quick, and healthy.
So we have an 8-pack of Rotel, but the cool thing about this is organic. They actually don't even have organic Rotel at my local grocery store. And here, the price is $1.09 a can. I don't even think we can get a regular can of Rotel for that at my local grocery store. So this is going in the cart. As much as I believe in a healthy lifestyle, I also believe there is room in a healthy lifestyle for a chip. But I always am excited to find a better for you option. And so these CSA grain-free tortilla chips are my favorite. You can see they're made with cassava blend, cassava, and they're fried in avocado oil, so they're less inflammatory than a regular tortilla chip. Plus, they're really tasty. And then at that price, I don't know if you can see the per ounce price. So it's 46 cents an ounce here, as opposed to any grocery store, they're at least 99 cents an ounce. So that's about half of the price. These are going in the cart. So if you're looking for a dairy-free substitute for heavy cream, these Thai Kitchen organic coconut milks are awesome. I actually like using it as a coffee creamer, and the consistency of this particular brand is really good. If you go to the grocery store, like $4 a can, but here you can get 6 cans for $10.99. So that works out to actually less than $2 a can. It's $1.83 a can, so that is definitely way better than the grocery store. This is a new entry in the market here at Costco. This is a Terra Delicia extra virgin olive oil, but it looks like it is from, where's it from? I'm not sure where it's from, but it's in a glass bottle, so I like that, and I like the price of $18.99 for 2 of these. So have you tried this? If you have, leave it in the comments below. I'm gonna try it. This is the olive oil we usually get. It actually, I don't know if you know this, but a lot of olive oils in the grocery store are adulterated. They're cut with seed oils, or they just, they're just really old and rancid. But this one has won awards, but it is in a plastic bottle, and it's 39 cents an ounce. So I'm gonna give the Tunisian one a try and see how it goes. If you're looking for a high protein snack for your kids' lunch boxes, something that will keep them full through the afternoon, then these organic string cheeses are a great option, and you can get 24 of them for $10.99. Also in the category of high protein snacks, we have this organic Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has more protein than regular yogurt, and you can get a pretty large container for 14 cents an ounce. That is better than the price at most grocery stores. So if you love butter like we do, you probably are familiar with Kerrygold. But here at Costco, we have a Kerrygold dupe. They have salted, grass-fed, grass-finished butter from New Zealand, and it's way cheaper. So the Kerrygold is $14.49 for 2 pounds versus $9.99 for 2 pounds of the Costco stuff. That is going in the cart. If we're talking about feeding your family healthy meals, we got to talk about protein. Here at Costco, we have organic chicken breast for $5.99 as opposed to $10.39 a pound at my local grocery store. Almost 50% savings. This is one of the best gluten-free flours on the market, and they don't always have it here at Costco, so whenever they do, I try to grab it because here it's $1.80 a pound, whereas at the grocery store, I think it's about triple that. This peanut butter is the bomb.com. It happens to be organic. That's not necessarily a huge priority, but if you look at the ingredient list, it is dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt. So comparable peanut butter at the grocery store would cost way more, but this is available for 18 cents an ounce. Remember I told you at the beginning I had a game-changing item for your weeknight dinner routine? Well, this is it. Pre-cooked chicken burgers from Amy Lou. These is the white cheddar jalapeno flavor. They've got a cheddar caramelized onion. They've got kale and mozzarella, but they're really tasty. My kids really like them, and they're so simple to prepare. You just heat them up on the grill, and you can pair them with a simple veggie. You can pair them with a pre-made salad kit. You know, I did a taste test video on some of the pre-made salad kits. I'll go ahead and link that in the description. But for $14.99 for 8, you get a simple, done-for-you dinner that's really tasty and really easy on the pocketbook.
Having these healthy staple ingredients on hand means less unplanned drive-through trips and more home-cooked meals on the fly. A well-stocked kitchen truly is a busy mom's secret weapon. All right, tip number 2, master a 10-minute dinner. Quick dinners truly are a lifesaver for busy moms. In this clip, I'm sharing one of our family's favorites, tacos, that you can whip up in 10 minutes or less. Quick, healthy, delicious, and ready in less time than it takes you to check your Instagram feed.
So to make our quick and tasty 10-minute tacos, we are going to need a few things. We are going to need about a pound of ground protein. I'll be using ground beef. Feel free to use ground turkey if that's what your family prefers. We are going to need a collection of spices because we are going to be making our own taco seasoning. And don't worry, it's not as difficult as you might think. So for our taco seasoning, we are going to need chili powder. We're going to need cumin. We're going to need, my friends, garlic and onion powder. Of course, we're going to need good old salt and pepper. And we are also going to need oregano. Well, we don't need oregano. I actually happen to be out of oregano at the moment, so I'll be making my taco seasoning without oregano. I'm going to improvise an imperfection, but if you have oregano, go ahead and use some oregano. Also, for our taco seasoning, this little secret ingredient here, we're going to need some tomato paste. I'll get to why we need that later. We're going to be making some Lazy Girl guac. So for that, we are going to need an avocado and a lime. And then, of course, you're going to need your favorite taco shells or tortillas. So I'm going to go ahead and grab an apron and let's get started. First things first, we want to brown our ground meat. So get it into a skillet on medium heat and break it up as it cooks. So while the taco meat is browning, we're going to go ahead and mix up our taco seasoning. To a small dish, add 1 tablespoon chili powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon cumin, 3/4 teaspoon of sea salt, a little bit of black pepper, and some oregano if you have it. Also, while the meat is browning, we can be making our Lazy Girl guac. So take 1 avocado, mix it with the juice of a lime, add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, just mash it around with a fork, and you're good to go. Okay, so as our meat is getting close to done, we want to go ahead and drain it out of the pan using a slotted spoon and put it on a paper towel lined plate to drain. And then don't go too far though, because we're going to bring it right back to this pan. Okay, so we have drained the meat and I have transferred the drained meat back into the skillet. Now it is time to add our taco seasoning. So I'm going to sprinkle that in there and mix it around. And fun fact, have you ever noticed how when you put commercial taco seasoning in your tacos, the texture is a little bit different? Have you ever wondered why? Well, fun fact, many commercial taco seasoning packets contain cornstarch. So if you don't want to or can't use cornstarch for whatever reason, you can accomplish the same texture by putting about a tablespoon of tomato paste and about 2 tablespoons of water in, and then just stir that around until it comes together, and you get some delicious taco meat. Okay, moment of truth time. This is 10 minutes, quick and tasty 10-minute tacos. We know they were quick, but are they tasty? Let's find out. Okay, so I've layered some of that Lazy Girl guac with the meat, some shredded cheese, a little bit of salsa, and some shredded lettuce. So let's see. That's good. That is really good. That is very tasty. Perfect for your next Taco Tuesday or Taco Monday, as is the case here in our house.
Those tacos were so good and they came together so quickly. Quick one-pan dinners like that mean less time spent cooking and cleaning and more time actually enjoying dinner with your family. I mean, who knew it could be that simple, right? Okay, tip number 3 is to prep grab and go snacks. Busy moms know that kids, and if we're honest, also adults, we need snacks, and oftentimes at inconvenient times. So prepping some healthy grab and go snacks in advance can save you from having to reach for pricey packaged foods out of desperation when you're out somewhere and your kid starts to get hungry. So let's see how fast we can put together a snack that is kid approved and nutritious.
So first up, we have some no-bake energy bites. In a bowl, mix together 1 cup of rolled oats, 1/2 cup of creamy peanut butter, 1/4 cup of honey, and 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And you can stir in 1/4 cup of mini chocolate chips for a fun treat. Then you want to mix it up really, really well and then store it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to firm up. I know I said 10 minutes, so I meant 10 minutes of active time. Once the mixture has chilled, you're gonna roll them into small bite-sized balls. These are perfect for a quick snack or even an on-the-go breakfast. These energy bites are super kid-friendly, and you can even customize them with different add-ins. Like maybe you got a kid who doesn't like chocolate, you could add raisins, you could add nuts. So this is perfect for like an after-school snack or maybe a little boost of energy before sports practice or something like that.
And in just a few minutes, you've got a nutritious snack that the kids love. Planning ahead with simple snacks like this not only keeps your family's healthy eating on track, but it also saves so much money compared to store-bought snacks. Win-win for mom. And there you have it, 3 smart mom tips for making healthy eating easier on your time and on your wallet. I hope these tips inspire your next grocery haul or dinner plan. If you have found this compilation video helpful, there's another video coming up right after this one. And remember, you've got this. A little grit and grace go a long way. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with a brand new video. Until then, I'm Andrea. Bye for now.